Oh yeah, look at that water beat off. Hey guys, Ben again, back in the garage. So if you've been following the last couple of videos I've been doing, I did the whole paint correction, clay bar, all that for my car. It's got original 13-year-old paint. Pretty much every panel on here is pretty much original except for the front bumper that I did the 3IS conversion on, and the rear trunk lid, which I got done when I repainted the front by filling in the holes for the IS250 and the Lexus emblem on it. So the paint has been pretty, it was pretty good condition. I did the whole correction just to get the depth and the shine back into it. So, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and ceramic coat this paint. I decided on Avalon King Armor Guard 9. It's one of the better products I've reviewed and read reviews on, and it applies really easily. So I'm going to go over the instructions on how to apply it, and then show you kind of on one panel how to apply it. And the hardest part of any ceramic coat is the paint correction and the prep before it. The actual application itself is pretty freaking easy. It's easier than waxing, so stay tuned. So I ended up ordering this Avalon King ceramic coat. I think I paid 175 bucks for this kit, and it's a 5-bottle kit because I was reading I was originally gonna just order 1 bottle, but then I was like, wait a minute, my car, for regular cars you need 2 bottles, and then I was like, I'm gonna do the van too. So I ended up ordering 5 bottles. I actually ordered 4 bottles, and when I was going through checkout, they offered me the 5th bottle because I ordered 4 bottles because that was like the most discount they were offering. So I was like, oh, I'll make do with 4 bottles. I'll see what happens with the van and the IS. And then they offered me the 5th bottle for $30 more. So I ended up paying, I think, $175 with everything included, with shipping, and then the $25 off coupon. So it ended up being like $30-something per box, which is much better than the regular price they want for these, which is $70. So I've got it all laid out here. So the application process is pretty simple. You take the block, they've got a soft side and then the logo side. The logo side is always up, right? Take one of these cloth microfiber pads, you wrap it tightly around this block, and you apply about 10 to 12 drops of this stuff. A little bit goes a long way. And then once you do that, you basically go horizontally along a 2x2 section of your panel, or however big, 2x2, 3x3, however big you want to work on that panel, and then you go across the other way, all the way through, kind of get a perfectly even coat. You wait about a minute to 2 minutes depending on your ambient temperature outside. If it's below 40 degrees or 50 degrees out, it's like 5 minutes, so it takes a while. If you're above 70, it's like a minute. So you do that. Once it cures about a minute or two, you wipe it with this microfiber, and you make sure you wipe the excess residue off of it, and then you move on to the next section. Make sure you kind of do an overlap a little bit just to get the coverage. There's like 3 or 4 of these pads in here, so you want to change those pads in between each panel, just because you don't want the stuff crystallizing on this and ruining your next panel. So you got to remember to switch up the pads, ensure that you don't introduce any contaminants or any crystallization in your process. So pretty straightforward and simple. If you want to follow the actual instructions, Avalon King's got a pretty hilarious video on their YouTube. I'll link it up in the corner here. Check it out. The voiceover on it is freaking funny as hell. Anyway, I'll get started now. Just got done. You guys saw me do the roof, the hood, the front bumper, and the grill. And at first I was really careful. I was going cheap on the actual product, but as I got into it, the more product you actually use, you guys put it on that pad liberally, and just soak it up, and then just get it smooth and wet strokes. It helps to do basically one section, move on to another section while that other section dries, because it only takes like a minute to apply it, and then you have to wait for the other one to dry for a minute. So you do the next one, and then by the time you buff that one, you'll be ready for that next one. It'll be good. So yeah, like the bumper, I did that. I did the grill. Even though the grill, a lot of the spots it's probably going to be not covered. At least I got the surface of the grill, and then I also got the emblem, and I did the headlights and the fenders, like half the car already. So I'm gonna continue with the rest of the car, and I'll time lapse that, and then we'll talk after I'm done with that. So I just got done with the whole car. Man, these guys were freaking lying. I barely even used half the bottle, and that was like using it liberally. None of the stuff was really moving on the window here, so I started applying a lot, in a lot thicker coating. But yeah, got the whole car finished. It's more, you spend more time waiting for it than you really do just actually buffing it. Earlier I said just like do one section, move on to the next, and then go back. So it takes me about 6 to 7 minutes per panel to do this, and a lot of the time too, making sure that there was no dust and no particles and no compound or anything left over from all the work I've been doing on this paint. So that's usually what's going to take the longest time, just making sure the surface is clean and fresh. You're supposed to wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol. I didn't have any, so I just used my paint prep. It's a soy-based paint prep, which I think is mostly alcohol. It gets all the grease and oils off the paint and any contaminants off the paint. As you guys also saw, I ended up doing the ceramic coat on my new paint on the calipers also. I just did that, and then I did the aluminum part just to keep the brake dust and make it easier to clean these calipers and these rotors. The next time I actually wash the wheels and get the wheels pretty, polished up, I'm gonna ceramic coat the wheels too, because I didn't want to ceramic coat them this time because I still need to polish the lips a little bit better and get rid of some of the oxidation on them, and then just clean up the faces and decontaminate the faces before I actually put ceramic coat on the wheels. But that's really gonna help the wheels, keep those clean too. Off camera, I'm gonna also do all the trim and all that. I just ran out of time tonight, so I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna do the wipers and then this crown and all that. This crown, I've been keeping up with it with some 303 protectant and all that over the years, but it's starting to show a little fading, so I'm gonna hit that with some ceramic coat and see if it revives that. A lot of people recommend doing your plastics and your rubbers, and some of the areas where I actually just had a little bit of overage when I was applying it, it actually did shine these things up pretty good. So that's definitely a plus. And since I have so much of that crap left over, I freaking have 5 bottles. I'll probably barely use like 1 bottle for the van. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for sticking around all the way to the end of this video. As you can see, that Avalon King Armor Shield 9 stuff is so easy to apply on the car that it was ridiculous. I mean, when I first started researching ceramic coats, I was pretty intimidated just by the application process and what I was reading about it. But after doing this, it was so easy. I mean, it was so much easier than applying wax, and so much less effort than doing wax too. I mean, the hardest part of even this application or this whole process was the paint correction and all that leading up to this. And if you watched my other videos, you saw how hard that was. I spent days doing that part, but the actual application of the Armor Shield 9 stuff is freaking easy, man. You wipe it on, wipe it off. They recommended 2 bottles. I ended up using half a bottle, so I would only, if you're doing it for your IS or for your normal car, you probably get by with 1 bottle. That's more than enough. And if you're interested in this stuff, check out the link in the description. After I bought 5 bottles of this, I contacted them and I was talking to them, and they actually offered me a coupon code for my subscribers and my viewers for $25 off your order. So check out that link. The code is TunerWK for $25 off your order, and I think the normal price on this is $69.99. So with $25 off, it ends up being about 45 bucks. So 45 bucks is well worth it for what you get. I mean, once you coat your car, all you do is wash it, wipe it down, no need to wax. You probably have to periodically apply it once every couple years once it wears out, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty much maintenance free for the next 2 or 3 years as long as you take care of your paint and you do your periodic car washes. So anyways, thanks for sticking around, guys, and if you like the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys next time on the next car video. Hey, to all my dedicated viewers who've watched all the way to the end of this video, even past the ending of my video, I've got an Easter egg for you guys. Since I overzealously ordered 5 of these kits at the end of the checkout, and I paid, what, $175 for these, I know I'm not going to use one of these kits because you saw from this video this far already that I don't need that many kits, 5 of them, to do my car in the van. So what I'm going to do is, for all you dedicated viewers who watched this far already, leave a comment down in the video, like the video, and when this video hits 2,000 views, I'm gonna go ahead and randomly select one of you commenters to give this kit away for free. And I'll ship it to you, and when that time comes, I'll have a video selecting the winner, and you just gotta do is email me when whoever the winner is, and with the address, and I'll ship it to you. Anyways, bye for real this time.